don't know what happened with that. I started dogging on Call of Duty, and I just got kicked off the stream. So here we are, 9 seconds back into it, right where I left off. Anyway, yeah. So Battlefield One, I've been really wanting to go back to the roots, and a lot of people are voting for World War II, and I was kind of tired of World War II myself. With all the Call of Duty games before that, um, there there wasn't as much of a saturation at the time. Obviously, everything was futuristic when it came to console games, but I just feel like there's a previous saturation of that, and I just really wanted to see some other things. I was really hoping for a World War One game, and when I because they thought it was just going to be trench warfare. Trench warfare, tank sitting on top of it, take your bolt action, shoot across the field, hope you hit somebody. They thought that World War One was just this boring war with nothing really interesting to it. And on the contrary, there was a lot more to it that people didn't really think about. I don't know what people learned about it in school, but I remember talking to people. We're all still high school, and my friends didn't know about it. Two of my friends were graduating, and they didn't really know much about World War One, which was pretty weird. Um, they knew about specific battles and how the tide turned specific battles from their history class, but World War One wasn't really in that like that. Um, so I think Battlefield One kind of, at least for me and a lot of the Battlefield players, I think Battlefield One kind of brought a lot of history from World War One to light. So kudos to Dice for that, and I'm happy for myself because of that, because I learned so much more with that. Um, Obviously, Dice hyped some things up. There were obviously way more full auto and semi-auto things in that game than there would have been in real life. A lot of the full auto weapons back then were pretty experimental, so it was mostly bolt action driven. It was a bolt action driven war with some semi-automatics, with some full auto sprinkled in. At least full auto small arms. I don't really know what all they had for big arms. Um, Gatling guns obviously existed, so they had some full auto big guns. Uh, World War One was responsible for a lot of the technology we have today. You have a lot of the tanks. Tanks. I think some it was Ritter. Ritter was invented for World War II, wasn't it? So what? See, now that I don't remember, but you had a lot of development for that war because it was just a massive arms race. So a lot of the things that we have now, especially military-wise, was because of World War One. People don't really realize that, especially going back to it, the full auto guns. It was kind of a race to get a gun that actually was sustainable in combat, but fired pretty quickly. But yeah, you got a lot of guerrilla warfare being formed in that area, that time frame because of the war. Uh, you had battles that were way more dynamic than people were thinking. If you it might not have been the same as we see World War Two. I'm not aware of too many World War One movies, so I'm not too strategies depicted. But there was a lot more field play, and what you would think of as more kind of modern / dynamic combat than just sitting in a trench and firing. You had a lot of people sprawling across no man's land. I think a lot of them were trying to lay low. Um, you had fights in cities. That was definitely a thing. And you don't just have trench warfare in the middle of a city. That's, I'm kind of droning here, aren't I? Anyway, World War One was incredibly interesting to me, mostly because we hadn't seen much about it. Like, World War Two was the one that was always popularized, and so once Battlefield One kind of put some god rays over that era, I learned a lot more about it. And if you think about it, we should be learning a lot about not that time frame specifically, but we really should be going back, because events that are happening now go all the way back to 2 and 1, and before that you have the 1800s. Japan's involvement in World War II goes back to the 1800s, because of events that happened there. They got into the war. I'm not going to go into that too much because I myself am not super knowledgeable about that, but the fact that if you try to talk to people about certain eras and really try to go back with them about it, there's a big gap. There's a really big gap that could really explain certain things. Obviously, that's not their fault, and I wouldn't necessarily say that's school's fault either. There's only so much that you can cram in those 4 years, but I think that information should really get out there somehow. Really get that big gap. What was it? What war was the behind enemy lines about? I'm forgetting that now. How can I be forgetting that? I forgot about it. It was a war in the 90s. It was the movie was centered around this big massacre. I was just watching the last of the Tsars, and I swear, if you think about it, when you watch it, you'll get the information I'm about to bring here. But when you watch it, you'll realize that the conflicts that were going on there, this is back in World War I and pre-World War I. Those events that happened in that show influenced a war that was going on in the 90s, the massacre that was going on in the 90s. Maybe it wasn't the direct cause. In fact, it wasn't the direct cause, but it has a tie-in. And people don't really think about that when they learn about the war. They don't realize how far back that goes. Let me look this up really quick, because I'm drawing a blank here. Oh. The Bosnian genocide. That's what it was. The Bosnian genocide. There are a lot of racial ethnic tensions going on that led up to that. So it wasn't just the World War I happenings that led to that. It was a large section of racial tensions that brought to that. But if you really go back and you look at the 1800s and the early 1900s, you see events that play into that. And all that's really lost. And it might seem obsolete to know about, but when you learn about history, you can see that stuff coming again. And more importantly, just like how events in 1912, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 influenced events in the 1990s, those events and the events in the 90s and the events in the 1700s can swell into events that are happening now, or will happen later, or have recently happened, and you can understand all that. My focus is gone. There's a guy up here. Oh, I got him. I don't think I'm going to get to finish him off. He's probably hiding over that hill by now. Unless he's trying to snipe me too, in which case I should probably be thinking about skedaddling out of here. Yeah, that guy's out. Hey, on the bright side, I know that if he tries to come at me during this last part of the game, he's injured. Or it's going to be easy for some other guy to kill him. And he's not going to have to be somebody I got to deal with later. And I kind of like this spot up here. I was able to last a good while out here, sniping at people camping. I don't even know how I picked that up. Do I have a better handgun? I need a better handgun. Yeah. Let's take this. Do I got anything for it? Nah. Oh well. Actually, yeah, I have this. Boom. It's open for a sight, but that's a handgun. Close quarters skirmish, probably. Oop. There's some action going on over here. Nope, it's over here. That seemed like a pretty heavy gun. Sniper, probably. I don't want to get their side fire. I really want to wait before I move back into that circle because I know that somebody's probably going to get pushed this way. You're going to get backed up. Actually, no. Ooh, I was looking at that wrong. They're going to get backed up from that direction to that direction. So that's the direction. So all the people, is that a boat down there? Nope, that's a rock. That's a rock. Sadly, it is not a boulder either. Nobody's driving on that thing. Alright, so now that I know that, maybe I can pick off a few people. Oh, like this guy. What's this guy doing? Ooh, I'm really hoping he tries to go in the water. Oh, they're already in a gunfight. This is going to be fun to watch. Ooh, there's a guy right there. Ah, dang it. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can get. This guy's on an island. He can't get too far from me. Oh, got him. Oh, got you. Alright, I got scooped. Oh, bad decisions, bad decisions, bad decisions. Okay. Oops. Alright, that guy's not making it very far, though. I can tell you that much. But now I'm going to be running... Oh, crap. Okay. Alright, back it up, back it up, back it up. Now I'm going to be running right into the middle of probably some really bad skirmishes. Should have thought that through, but again, he probably is going to stay injured. Which means it's going to be an easier target for me or somebody else, which means I won't have to deal with him. But I had better get this going. And hopefully nobody sneaks up on me. That guy's probably going to be looking for me. Take the edge off with this. Reload my 14, and we're back. Oh, I already loaded. Boom. Look at me. I'm ahead of the game. Alright, now let's try not to get caught in the storm again. I kind of want to walk the perimeter, because I think there's a less of a chance of running into somebody. Probably should be cornering this. There we go, we got 10 people alive. hope that's including me, so I only got 9 opponents. Shouldn't be looking that way, I should be looking this way. Probably shouldn't be crossing this path either. Do we hear anybody? Nope. I got 18 seconds before this thing starts closing on me. I better scoop! Oh! Ow! Oh, that was close too. That was close. That was not a bad match. At least for my standards, that was not a bad match at all. Let's see if we can get at least that or better. I'm hoping for a little more combat this next time, because that was a little bit slow. Probably because I droned on about World War I and some probably really drone history lessons, so I apologize for that. So let's try that again. This time, let's see if we can kind of chase after some of the action. Let's try to grab a good full auto, good sniper. Let's land in a hotspot. I think that sounds great. It's a horrible idea, but I think that sounds great. I think we're going to land in a hotspot, probably get nailed pretty early, but with any luck, I'll escape some of the action and get out. That's how I always did it on Twisted Towers. Tilted Towers. Twisted Towers, Tilted Towers. I forget. Drop in, try to get as much good things as possible and sneak out without anybody seeing me. But there would always be some close call. Most of the time it worked though, so. This guy right here. Also, so I've been getting into a lot of drawing. I took some art classes a long time ago, and I never kept up with this, so I've been thinking about getting back into it. I went ahead and I picked up a pencil fairly recently. I tried to draw some things, tried to draw a hand. Didn't really go too well, but, you know, after years of not doing it, what else would I expect? So I've been thinking about go ahead and maybe filming some of that. Filming some of my process and getting better. I've been getting into some digital art, running a comic with a friend, so I'll probably have to get a little more acquainted with how to draw figures and scenes and such, especially if I want to continue on that path myself with my friends. I'll definitely be able to offer some help with that, especially since it's just a 2-person team. So, you know, maybe I could start documenting my process from drawing derpy eyes and derpy hands, like these weird block hands. It's like a 5-year-old drew it. I have 5-year-old drawings. So, from drawing those derpy little blocky hands to actually something worth looking at, you know. So I've been thinking about doing that. I don't have a sketch pad, I don't have a drawing tablet for my computer. I do have Photoshop, and I'm not really well acquainted with Illustrator, but, you know, I worked with the mouse before to make a few things, so I think I'll mostly keep it paper-based, but I think that could be an interesting little thing to get at. Also, photography. Thought about doing some photography videos, just documenting myself going out there and getting some shots, doing some photo shoots with some doing some photo shoots with some friends. Document, you know, some of the things I'm getting in photography, and I think I'm alone. Gonna red dot sight in case I'm not alone. Be able to throw that at somebody. Oh, look at that, another red dot sight. And a machete. Alright. I can do this. You know what? I'm gonna charge into battle with a machete. Nah. What's this? This is a deagle? Ah! Nice. Okay. And another AR. That thing serves me well. Okay. Okay. I'm happy with this. This is a good drop. Alright. I think I'm happy with this. I'm gonna snipe somebody from out here. Wow, that has got a punch to it. Okay. I might have to turn my volume down on that. Oh, and I'm right in the center. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for here. This is gonna be an interesting show. I think after this, I'll probably do one more match before I switch it up and either end the stream or go to a different game. Because I got a lot of other things I gotta do. That's clear. Ooh, alright, something going on. I think there's action up on that hill. Should we go for it? Should we go for it? I want to go for it. What's really fun is when you get in there and you wipe out all the action. You get both attackers, especially whenever it's more than just solos. You get two duos going at each other. That's great. Alright, I got better backpacks and bandages. So whenever I wipe out these people. Alright, I'm pretty confident it was either around here or it was up on that hill, so this could get a little bit spicy. What's that? This could go. Nah. Alright, yeah, it's definitely up here. I hear it coming from this direction. I think it's on that hill. Alright, here we go. It sounded like it was coming from like more the direction I'm looking at, or what direction was I looking at? It sounded like it was coming from over here. Ooh, maybe it's at the house. I hope it didn't sneak behind me. That wouldn't be good. That door is open. I'm wondering if they're out here. Oh, shoot! There he is! Alright. Alright, let's sneak up here. We're gonna totally ambush him when he's coming out. Yes, sir. Alright, let's get ready. Pretty sure all the windows were intact, so I should be able to hear him if he pops out. Ooh, he's not gonna be ready for this. Alright, this is gonna be good. Let's do this. Didn't even get hit. Alright. That was nice. I bet you he's the one that was in the gunfight. Although he took a while to die, so I don't know, he could have healed. Alright, let's see. What weapons did you have on you, buddy? Did you have... Ooh. Okay, I'll take a... I'll take the AKM. That sounds good. 45. Starting at 45. I need 45 for my Deagle. 7.62. 7.62. I don't have any 5.56. Oh, you failed me. You failed me. You didn't even replenish what I gave out to you. You know, that's selfish. That is selfish. Well, let's see if he left anything. Not much. Wait, do I have a vest on? I don't have a vest on. Okay. Oh, God. Yeah, if he could have gotten those sights on me, I would be dead. Let's see. If he had one, it would have been gone. Nah. Mine's better now. Okay. I'm not even going to go up there. You know what? I don't know. He seemed loaded, so if he came across something like a sniper, he probably would have left it, so... Nothing too interesting. Alright. It would have sucked if I got ambushed right there. Where to go? Where to go? You know what? Do I have a sight? Oh. Alright, I think I'll leave it how it is. I think I'm more comfortable using the AKM as a primary for full auto. So, but at the same time, I think I want to stick with the iron sights. I'm not entirely sure why. There's not as much visibility. I feel like. I think there's a lot more things locked out. Okay. Where you at? Where you at, boy? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Okay. Oh, you're up there. Haha. Oh, oops. Okay. Alright, hold on a second. Hold on a second. If you want to fight, I'll give you a fight. How'd I not hit you? Alright, I'm making an assault. Let's go. Uh-oh. Okay. Do I have... Oh, this is not good. Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, dang it. Okay. I probably should have stayed by that tree, honestly. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's do one more match of this, and let's make this a really good match. Because it seems like when I'm streaming, I play a little bit better. Which is sad, because these obviously have not been very successful matches. But, you know what, I feel like I'm doing a little bit better whenever I have the camera on. I'm not entirely sure why. So let's try that again. Let's do that again. And I enjoyed how I was a little more tactical on that. I waited out a little bit more. I kind of went for the hunt rather than just trying to survive. I was a little more competitive, I guess you could say. So I'm happy with that. I was really close too. I was really close. I almost had him. I probably should have just stayed on semi-auto and tried to pick him off a little bit. But I just thought, because he was up there and he was probably healing, I can make an assault. But doing that corner, I'm having a little bit of trouble doing that corner where you lean off to the side. I keep on accidentally hitting an object that's right in front of the muzzle of my gun. So here we go. We're unison bouncing. Oh, there's an Afro guy right there. Okay. I want to get away from you guys. How many seconds do you think it would take to drop down there? You think about 3 seconds? 4 seconds? I should jump at just the right time. Alright, we're going to try to time this. Ready? Set. And go. Oh! Oh! So close! I wanted it to disappear right before I hit the ground. Okay, alright. This is a map I am almost entirely unfamiliar with. I'm going to drop at the castle. I really don't like how it's choked off. It's just got those three exit points. So I'm probably going to try to take the castle and try to snipe people trying to leave it. I think that might seem good. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work out. I'm a little worried about that, actually. But you know what? I'm not really familiar with this map. So I've been to the castle about once or twice, and I've tried to leave early. So I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to stay there, and I'm trying to play King of the Hill. Hopefully the circle puts me right around the middle. Hopefully that happens. But, alright. King of the Hill, right now, try to defend the castle. Take it over, kill everybody inside. And here we go. Alright, I got a backpack and what's that, M16 right off the bat. It's a burst, it's not my favorite, but you know what? It's gonna work. You know why? Because I'm gonna make it work. Got a better backpack right here, and an ACOG, and a better vest. Alright, I think I'm fairly loaded. I could use a different gun. I'll get whatever that gun is called. I don't hear anybody around here. Oh, I think there's somebody. Oh, these both use 5.56, okay. I think there might be somebody above me. So I'm gonna corner this like a champ. Ah! Gosh, dang it, okay. Oops! Ha! Can't touch this. Oh, crap. Oh! Oh! No! There's a door back there, isn't there? Okay. Oh. Alright. We're gonna redo that. That wasn't good at all. That wasn't good at all. And if we get there again, I'm gonna draw back that castle. I'm taking that castle. Okay. Where are results? I don't even know how to read this thing. I'm like a battle royale noob. I'm not new to the genre, but I have not spent enough time to familiarize myself with it. I've only played Fortnite and PUBG. I wanted to play Blackout, but I didn't want to buy Black Ops 4 just for Blackout, so... yeah, I thought about downloading Apex Legends. I've been told a few times to do that. Most of my gaming time has been put into The Witcher, For Honor, a lot. A little bit into Rainbow Six Siege. I don't have much time spent on that one. This game here and there. What else do I got? Oh... Yeah, I've been spending a little bit of time. I've been spending a little bit of time on Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I never beat the second game. I don't know how far I got into the second game. I didn't get too far into it. But I'm playing for the pre-sequel right now, and that's a blast. What I have been putting a lot more time into is Minecraft. I stopped playing that for a good while, almost just because I was a little burnt out. But I'm realizing that the community there's been a pretty large community that never stopped playing it. It's sustained through the kind of Microsoft era and like the fall of a lot of the YouTubers. I shouldn't have dropped. Alright, we're gonna try to stay as long as possible. Yeah, so I didn't realize that there was such a big community that really sustained through the low point of Minecraft. I knew there were a lot of people who played it, but I just didn't realize the scale of that community. So I was really excited to find out there's still a pretty large community for that. I think OMG Craft is probably like the pinnacle of that. And then I was also really excited to just see that people who fell off of the game are coming back to it. So, I never really put it down for a long time. I never uninstalled it. I always kind of kept it as a staple just to kind of get back to. But I just wasn't really pleased with it much anymore. But, now I'm starting to get back into it. I'm going along with the hype. And, I enjoy it. It's been pretty fun getting back into it. Trying to finish some old projects. Really get back into Redstone. I never was the best, but I was an aspiring redstone engineer, if you could say. Alright, so we got some action, and I think it's in this neighborhood. AKM? Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Ah! Why did I make that choice? Oh, why did I saw the shot. Why did I chase after her? I'm really inclined to say once more again. I feel like saying once more again. Okay. Once more again. I'm going to land in a hotspot. I'm going to land in a hotspot, and I'm going to see some action, and I'm going to survive the action. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I don't care what anybody says. It's gonna be great. It's gonna. Alright, gotta get in my zone. Gotta get my zone. MLG. Major League Gaming. I'm on ESPN. I'm on ESPN. It's the finales. And I'm gonna get the championship. I'm gonna win the $3 million. Yes. That's what's going through my head right now. That's what's gonna be going through my head the whole time I'm doing this. Just imagine just a little short portion of that just replaying. Just put it on loop, and it's playing. It's probably gonna be really annoying. Probably just like a 1 second loop. It's the. Just gonna be replaying the whole time. It's like a scratched record the entire time. I'm thinking I should land a Paradise Resort. This is my favorite map. This doesn't really have any big cities, so I feel like the hot spots are a little more spread out. There's more people landing in desolate areas. I feel like Quarry, Boot Camp, Paradise Resort, those are the biggest hotspots. Python, not so much. You would think it would be. Maybe because it's on this plane's path now, it might have a lot of people on it. You know what? Oh, I don't know where I should go. I don't want to go to Penang. I'm thinking I should go for Quarry. Should go for Quarry? I think I'm going to drop Quarry. Alright. I think I'm going to land for the buildings on top of the land. I don't want to get caught in the water. That's a surefire way to get blasted too early. Then again, this looks a little heavy, a little spicy. I don't see anybody coming over here, at least in front of me. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright, let's go! Excuse my singing. I haven't done my warm-ups today. And even if I did, probably still be bleeding. Here. I'm a little bit tempted to just run in there with this Glock. I think I'm gonna have to. There was not much fun down there. Ooh. Oh god, I'm getting killed. Okay, that didn't work. At all. Oh god, oh god. Oh, I got you. Okay. Got anybody around here? Because I need ammo right now. So I'm just going to equip all of this. That actually worked out. I'm a little ecstatic. I got an SLR. Can I get a full auto? I took on 2 people. My aim was horrible, but I actually managed to get one of them. And again, that other guy was damaged. Okay, I'm going to lose the shotgun for UMP. I want the Glock back. Yeah, we're just gonna take all your clothes. Alright. UMP is on full auto, full mag. I gotta reload this Glock. What does that take? Does that take 45? Yeah, I don't have any 45. I'm gonna leave it on single so I can actually preserve those shots. And I'm gonna hope to God that I don't get killed right here. Actually. Do I have another bandage? Alright. Now there's that guy who ran this way. First aid kit, sweet. Helmet. I'm happy with the helmet. I'm I don't need that, do I? Nah. Okay, holographic sight goes on the UMP, 2 times goes on the SLR because of obvious reasons, and extended mag goes on the LSR. That's all it's gonna fit. Quick draw mag, I want the extended mag. Now here's some footsteps. Canted sight. I think I could go on the SLR in case anything spicy happens. I don't even need that. I don't even know why I took that. Alright. I'm gonna go out, see if I can snipe the Corey. I'm not even chicken dinner driven here. I'm like action driven. I'm the career tribute. Except I didn't train for this. That's the key difference. I need like some suspenseful music. This is not a good vantage point. Oh lord. What how do I switch? Canvas sight? Okay. Alright. Wow. There's a lot of action here. There's gotta be somebody still in the Corey. I know I'm not looking at the entire thing. What is that? Sure. Sure. Doesn't really seem cold out here. Seems like it could be cool, but frankly I'm getting a little bit of a hot vibe from this place. How those are coming from that direction? Those guys are coming from that direction. Whew! I'm right on the edge of the map. Or circle. Yeah, those are coming from that direction. Okay, there's not much action over here. Of course, yeah, the moment I leave, somebody's gonna sneak up behind me. Probably should have sniped them in that case. I'm not seeing anything down here. And I have to like circling the whole place to get every vantage point. I really doubt that's gonna do me much of a favor. Oh, actually, the circle's on the other side than I was thinking. Circling around would do me a very large favor in this case. Okay. Alright. Is there any spicy activity going on the edge over here? Ooh, I want that. Alright, well, we do know what this means. It means people are going to be crossing the quarry to get over here. And probably not many people are going to be actually cutting through it. Especially if they're running low on time, but there's a chance they could cut down this way. And in that case, I should almost definitely be able to land a shot on them. Can't remember how my back to this thing, even though it doesn't offer much cover to any oncoming players. There is a motorcycle. Darn. Okay. Ooh, there's housing up here. Let's clear the housing first. We're gonna get some better sniping equipment and hopefully. Oh, okay. Oh! Okay, so a car to your foot completely demolishes your entire existence. I should have swerved to the other side. Okay, well, I'm gonna be done right there. That is one of the worst ways to go out. Hey, what's that sound? Oh, hey, there's a car coming. You get clipped. Your toenail gets clipped by the car, and splat sound. Absolutely comical. Let's see. Do I want to stream anything else right now, or do I want to just go to sleep? There's For Honor, Sniper Elite 4. You know what? Let's stream some For Honor. That sounds fun. I'm going to end this stream because it's labeled PUBG. I'm going to start at For Honor. If anybody happens to be watching this, I'm going to back it up. I don't know if you can hear me over that music. I can't hear myself over that music. If anybody happens to be watching this, and you're just gonna stop right there. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm gonna try this. Okay. If anybody happens to be watching this and you're gonna be stopping right there, you're not gonna continue into the For Honor. Thanks for joining me, and however much you actually watched, thanks for watching it. So, you know, it was a fairly decent few matches right there. Some of my best as of lately. Okay, some of my best. Let's not kid myself here. So, I can guarantee you I am much better in For Honor. I probably spam a lot because I play as Warden mostly. So, I should just rename my channel like The Professional Noob or something like that. So, anyway, thanks for stopping by and watching this. I'm going to pull out the cliche hammer right here and click like and subscribe, you know. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining me.